Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I am going to be filming a what's on my iPhone. So I recently upgraded my phone from an iPhone 7 to an iPhone 11. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. I just really hope it doesn't stop screen recording. So as you can see, it is Monday the 27th. It is 2 o'clock, and as you can see, I use military time. So now if I swipe to the left, I have a medium-sized widget. It says a montage of love. Below I have a widget that says reading tracker, which is from the app called Notion. The next widget I have is just like a widget that shows your phone battery, and then you may notice this little cool widget. This app is called Steve, and when you download it, you can make it into a widget and just play it whenever you're bored. When we open my phone, the first thing we see is a big widget which shows the time and the calendar. Next widget I have underneath is like a Pinterest widget. Most of the apps that you download, you can create widgets off of them. I did a widget off one of my Pinterest boards from Dream Home. The next widget I have is a Spotify widget which shows a song that I've played from a recent playlist. As you can see, you guys can go follow my Spotify. So we're gonna go to the next page. For my phone, I was kind of going for like a simple white-ish theme kinda. First, I have a widget of like a piano with painting board on top of the piano or keyboard. Next, I have my first folder, which is just my most used apps, TikTok. You guys can go follow my page if you would like. Okay, then next I have Pinterest, which I just show you guys. Then I have WhatsApp, which is a messaging app I use to contact all my friends and family members. This is like one of my most used apps because most of my family and friends have Android. Next I have Instagram. I'm currently logged out of my current YouTube Instagram, but you guys can go follow it. I'll just link it down below. Next I have FaceTime, which I use to call my family and friends. I have a folder of the stuff I use for YouTube. First I have YouTube Studio, which I recommend. It shows all your analytics. You can also use it on a computer and you can edit precisely. A lot of stuff you can do with this app, so I do recommend. Next app I have is Phonto, which is what I use for the fonts on my thumbnails. So I mostly use the Arial, the Avena, and sometimes the Apple one. I think I use that one as well. Gilson's, Helvetica. Okay, next I have YouTube. Next app I have is vllo. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. This is the app I use to edit all my YouTube videos. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on how I edit my YouTube videos on this app. Next app I have is CapCut, which I do use sometimes for my YouTube videos, and I also use it to make edits as well. The next app I have is Picsart, which is also another app I use for my thumbnails. I use it to like make grids of pictures and also just to add effects. And yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can do on this app, so I do recommend that you guys download Picsart. Next folder I have is like a bunch of health apps that I use. So I have Steps app, which is just an app where I can see like the amount of steps I take in a day. Next I have Ikilu. It's an app where you can make different foods or recipes or any new stuff, any new food you'd like to try based on like ingredients that are in your fridge. So I want to make something using eggs and milk. You just select, then it gives you different recipes you can make with those ingredients. Guys, this app is amazing. I definitely recommend you guys use it. Oh my word, guys, download it right now. This is not sponsored, by the way. Next, health, obviously. Next app I have is Flow, which is a period tracking app. Next app I have is Flora, which I also recommend you guys get. An app where you study based off the Pomodoro method, which is where you work for I think 25 minutes and get a 5-minute break, but you can adjust the time. Once you press start, a plant or a tree starts growing. Then if you go on another app, instead of studying, you just go to the X and you say okay, then you killed your tree, guys. This makes me feel like really bad. It will be posted on your story. As you can see, I've killed quite a lot of trees, I'm not gonna lie, guys. and also make like to-do lists on it, which is really cool. Okay, next I have Notion, which I love. Notion is a productivity app, like an aesthetic planning organization app. As you can see, I have a YouTube planning folder here. You can make it all aesthetic, pretty, however you would like. Comment down below if you guys want me to do like a proper Notion setup. Next I have an app called vllo, which is where I can view lives of my favorite K-pop groups or certain K-pop idols. And not only lives though, it also updates you on like recent YouTube videos they've uploaded. Look at like what's happening or if they're releasing a new album. Next app I have is obviously Spotify. Then the next app is kind of like a shopping app. I have Uber Eats, and Shein shopping app. I have Depop, which is also a shopping app. You can also sell some clothes and stuff. Then Etsy as well. It's also like a shopping app where you can find some underrated small businesses and buy from them. You can also sell stuff on here. You can also find like albums, clothes. Yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, you guys should get it. Next I have Time Bank, a banking app. Next I have Netflix. The next widget I have is a really cool widget of a lady wearing this really cute tote bag. The next widget I have is a widget of a person listening to folklore while reading a book. And then next I have Subway Surfers. I want to show you guys my high score. I'm actually really proud of it. I got 182,000, guys. It's the little things that matter. Next I have Stacky Dash. So this is a game where you just stack a bunch of objects on each other. Then next I have Charades. You can do like a quick play where you just play for fun, or like a versus against teams. One based off music, dance moves, video games, sport. Then before I go to the next page, for the 4 apps I have on the bottom, I have Phone, which is where I keep my contact numbers. Then the next app I have is Wallet, which I use to store cards online. I have Messages, and then I have Settings. Let's go to the next page. Guys, I'm really sorry, it's like really windy outside. This is the last page, by the way. Oh, and I wanted to say that all these apps that I have on my home screen, it's obviously not like all of my apps, just the apps that I mostly need. So I don't have to go to my app library and then like search and stuff like that. We go to my first widget on the left, which is a very pretty girl wearing some sunglasses with like a red beige outfit. Next, the first folder I have, I just put like a random envelope because I didn't really know what to name these. Oh, this is kind of like school-ish, not really. The first app I have is an app I use to keep up with my school's recent updates. And then I have the Translate app. Then next I have Weather Calculator. Then I have books. If I don't want to buy paperback books, then I buy them online, but it's much more cheaper. So right now I'm currently reading it Into Us. And then next I have App Store, Google, Camera. I'll just show you guys my actual setup, like it's insane. This is where you guys are. Next, we have these 2 widgets. The first widget, a really cute heart locket.
I found it really cute.
Next widget I have is a picture of Jennie from Blackpink. I love her. Then next underneath I have obviously clocks for my alarms. Then next I have this folder. I didn't name it, my phone did. So first I have color widgets, which I use to add like nice widgets on my phone. Next I have Widgetsmith, which I use to add these like different widgets. And then I have Print. It's an app that is connected to my printer, which I have. Next I have Mail, and then I have Notes. I have Gmail as well. I use Gmail more than Mail. Word, which is a Microsoft app. Then next I have Maps and Reminders, which I don't use, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Hope this kind of gave you like a bit of a inspo. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe and comment down below, and also to like. It really helps out with my channel. I'm gonna log off now, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.